यह साइप्रस के इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, एनर्जी और एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर में भारतीय कंपनीज के लिए नए अवसर प्रदान करेगी और भारत के तेजी से बढ़ते शिपिंग और मैरीटाइम क्षेत्रों में नया निवेश लेकर आएगी। हम साइप्रस के साथ मिलकर गिफ्ट सिटी को एक ग्लोबल फाइनेंशियल और सर्विसेज हब बनाने के विजन को गति देंगे और दोनों देशों के इनोवेशन और स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम के बीच कनेक्ट बढ़ाएंगे। फ्रेंड्स, रक्षा और सुरक्षा सहयोग भी हमारे संबंधों का एक महत्वपूर्ण स्तंभ है। हमें बहुत खुशी है कि पिछले कुछ वर्षों में दोनों देशों के बीच मिलिट्री एक्सचेंज और ट्रेनिंग सहयोग बढ़े हैं। आज हमने साइबर सिक्योरिटी, मैरीटाइम सिक्योरिटी और काउंटर टेररिज्म सहयोग को भी और मजबूत करने का निर्णय लिया है। इतना ही नहीं, हम इंडो पैसिफिक ओशन इनिशिएटिव और इंडिया मिडिल ईस्ट यूरोप इकोनॉमिक कॉरिडोर जैसे महत्वपूर्ण पहलों से कनेक्टिविटी सुनिश्चित करने के लिए भी साथ मिलकर काम करेंगे। फ्रेंड्स, साइप्रस में रह रहे भारतीय प्रोफेशनल्स और स्टूडेंट्स हमारे लोगों के बीच संबंधों को और सशक्त बना रहे हैं। इन टाइज को और सुदृढ़ करने के लिए हमने जल्द ही एक व्यापक माइग्रेशन एंड मोबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप और साथ-साथ सोशल सिक्योरिटी एग्रीमेंट पर भी सहमति बनाई है। आज हम कल्चर और उच्च शिक्षा पर भी एग्रीमेंट्स कर रहे हैं, जिससे दोनों देशों के बीच कल्चरल एक्सचेंज और रिसर्च सहयोग प्रगाढ़ होंगे। फ्रेंड, आज हमने ग्लोबल इश्यूज पर भी चर्चा की। यूक्रेन हो या वेस्ट एशिया, हम संघर्ष की शीघ्र समाप्ति और शांति के प्रयासों का समर्थन करते रहेंगे। हम इस बात पर भी एकमत है कि बढ़ते हुए ग्लोबल चैलेंजेस के समाधान के लिए ग्लोबल इंस्टीट्यूशन का रिफॉर्म अर्जेंट और इम्पोर्टेंट हो है। योर एक्सेलेंसी, भारत और साइप्रस का नाता समय की कसौटी पर बार बार खरा उतरा है। आज भारत साइप्रस स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप के गठन से हम अपने संबंधों को नया एम्बिशन और नई स्पीड देने जा रहे हैं। आइए हम मिलकर अपने संबंधों को सहयोग से सह निर्माण तक और साझेदारी से साझा समृद्धि तक लेकर जाएं। भारत और साइप्रस साथ मिलकर एक सुरक्षित, समृद्ध और बेहतर भविष्य का निर्माण करेंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. May I now request His Excellency Mr. Nikos Christodoulidis, President of the Republic of Cyprus, to give his remarks to the media.
Your Excellency, Prime Minister Modi, I feel exceptionally honored and privileged to be in Delhi for this state visit, almost a year since your historic visit to Cyprus. And we stand together in marking another milestone in further strengthening the long-standing bonds between our two countries and in deepening and expanding our strategic cooperation. In this context, in this first visit to India as President of the Republic of Cyprus, my focus is on our bilateral relations, but at the same time on the broader strategic relationship between India and the European Union. And Your Excellency, these two strands are connected and mutually reinforcing. And today, I'm not here only in my capacity as President of the Republic of Cyprus, I'm also here in my capacity as a President of the member state of the European Union that proudly holds the presidency of the Council. And so these paths cross at the juncture when both our bilateral relations and the European Union-India relations have made leaps of progress over the last year. And we are here to put more building blocks to these two partnerships. Dear friends, in our discussions today, the Prime Minister and I reaffirm that our relations have entered a new era. Over the past year, accelerated by the visit of the Prime Minister Modi to Cyprus, our partnership has advanced with remarkable speed and determination. What began as a strategic vision is now evolving into a concrete partnership, a partnership already producing tangible results across key areas, including security, defense, technology, innovation, maritime cooperation, education, and economic connectivity. And I'm very pleased that one of the deliverables today is the creation of a joint task force on cooperation in key sectors such as infrastructure, shipping, and economic cooperation. And at the same time, I'm very pleased that building on the joint declaration on the implementation of our strategic partnership agreed during Prime Minister's visit last year, our two countries signed today a series of memoranda of understanding and a roadmap to further deepen cooperation across strategic sectors. Together, these agreements reflect both the breadth of our partnership and our shared commitment to further expand the horizon of Cyprus-India cooperation. Dear friends, this historic bond, this affinity between our countries and our peoples goes back centuries. Cyprus-India relations are rooted in a shared historical experiences and common values. They were forged through common struggles for freedom and the right of peoples to self-determination. And those relations are consistently strengthened through our shared commitment to peace, democracy, and respect for international law. And today, in an increasingly fragmented world, this partnership must be seen in a new light, because Cyprus and India are once again called upon to work together and address the challenges of a changing world. Dear friends, as I referenced at the outset, in these times of growing geopolitical uncertainty, I firmly believe that the partnership between the European Union and India must become even stronger, because this relationship is no longer driven only by economics. It is evolving at a fast pace into a broader, comprehensive strategic partnership grounded in shared interests, shared responsibilities, and a common commitment to stability, resilience, and prosperity. Indeed, Europe and India have every reason to deepen their cooperation further on security, on trade, on technology, innovation, and of course connectivity. Because together, the European Union and India, the world's largest democracy, can play a defining role not only for our regions, but also for global stability and prosperity. And this is precisely why I'm particularly pleased to be here during the Cyprus presidency of the Council of the European Union, a presidency guided by openness to partnerships, and openness to the world, a presidency that firmly believes that European Union-India relations will be one of the defining partnerships of the coming decades. In this context, dear friends, I greatly welcome the strong momentum already developing in EU-India relations, clearly demonstrated during the European Union-India Summit here in January. Progress on the milestone free trade agreement, creating one of the world's largest free trade zones and a market of 2 billion people, the security and defense partnership and the joint comprehensive strategic agenda sent a clear message, a message of confidence, ambition, and a deeper cooperation across trade, security, technology, and global governance. And as the President of the Commission very correctly stated, this is a tale of two giants who choose partnership in a win-win fashion, because cooperation between the world's two largest economies and democracies is the best answer to the global challenges we face, is the best investment for our people. And let me also underline this: the European Union-India partnership is an integral part of the vision of the Cyprus presidency for a union that is more open to the world. Dear friends, in this path, in this effort, Cyprus is uniquely positioned to serve as a trusted, stable, reliable bridge between India and Europe, a bridge between the European Union, the Eastern Mediterranean, and the wider Middle East. And in this context, we have continued our conversation with the Prime Minister about regional connectivity initiatives, including, of course, the India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor. Let me stress once again that I consider this a visionary initiative reflecting the growing importance of trusted interconnection between the Indo-Pacific, the Middle East, and Europe. And Cyprus, located at the crossroads of three continents and the gateway to Europe, stands ready to contribute actively to this shared vision, a vision of connectivity, a vision of openness, a vision of partnership. And this is why, upon the initiative of Cyprus, we have formed the Friends of IMEC group, a group that brings together signatories and interested EU member states to advance connectivity, stability, and economic cooperation across our wider region. Dear friends, Prime Minister Modi and I also discuss broader regional and international developments, reaffirming our shared commitment to international law, the United Nations Charter, and of course, effective multilateralism, principles that matter today more than ever before. And in this context, allow me to sincerely thank the Prime Minister on behalf of Cyprus and the Cypriot people. We deeply value India's long-standing support on our efforts to reunify Cyprus, and I wanted to thank you for your steadfast support for the independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity of the Republic of Cyprus. In this regard, I wish to take this opportunity to reiterate that Cyprus also supports India's growing global role, including its rightful place in a reformed United Nations Security Council. Because, Your Excellency, global governance must reflect today's realities. Ladies and gentlemen, today's meeting stands as a confirmation that India and Cyprus, Cyprus and India are not simply strengthening bilateral ties. We are building a partnership with strategic depth and global relevance for our countries, our peoples, and for our respective regions. A partnership built on trust and on the conviction that dialogue and cooperation and not confrontation is the path forward. Because nations like ours do not pave the way to the future through walls and divisions. We do it through building bridges, through dialogue, through cooperation and growth for Cyprus and India, for Europe and India, for the centuries behind us and the future ahead of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. That concludes the press statements. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your presence.
भारत बांग्लादेश सीमा पर रात के लगभग 9:30 बजे पेट्रोलिंग के दौरान मुख्य आरक्षक नरबू शेरपा ने टेंगोन नदी के पुल के समीप कुछ संदिग्ध